show.
Keep going. Keep going forward.
What? Not you.
I would say that we both this is we can get to these things. Okay, let's give me the direction to go this way. Point me to go that one.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, good.
Wow.
It's been a day, I'm not gonna lie, it has been a good long day.
It's
So
Friday.
you relax while you hear this.
Thank you for coming out to the 5th season. For those of you that have not read the books, NK Jemisin has an award-winning trilogy called The Broken Earth, and Green Ronin was able to adapt this into a tabletop system using their age system, which is 3d6. Because we only have 90 minutes, we're not going to do a lot of scene setting or explaining the mechanics very well. However, the PDF of the Quick Start is available on the Green Ronin site. So if you like what you see tonight, you can go grab the PDF and play it with your friends. A couple things before we get started. One, the 5th season is a dark, dark place. It is a very brutal, not dog eat dog, but basically you are trying to survive in a very dark world. So we will talk about death. We may have descriptions of a body or death or dying or other things like that. This content warning actually is in the Quick Start, so this is also being mindful of folks watching us play tonight. We are going to talk about a murder. So, we're gonna try to have a little levity because you can't do 90 minutes of being super dark. But this is just not the happy, cheerful, utter chaos you might expect, especially if you've seen any of us on a stage before together.
That's not all right. It's
It's
true, but you don't have to.
I mean, we can try to make this.
Look, levity in the dark moments will make or break
That's right.
this game.
That's right.
So I just want to make sure that everyone understood what you're in for. Also, again, thanks to everyone for agreeing to join me on the shenaniganry. I don't know if we're the first group to do a one-shot or a live play of the system. Also, a disclosure, Eugenio and I worked on this game. So if you do like what you see and you want to order it, go grab the PDF, which is, I believe, out. The physical book is not yet out. Please let Green Ronin know they do have a booth out in the vendor hall. So, without any further ado, we're going to get into it. Folks will introduce their characters as they are brought into the scenario. Is everyone ready?
No.
Can we say no?
Good, I'm not either.
Get that levity out right now. Okay, get it out right now. That uses
One.
All right, so the setting is the Nuveen Comm, and a comm, in the sense of the 5th season, is basically a community, a village, kind of like a city, where you are together after a season has occurred and you are trying to rebuild, create a community, and survive. And Nuveen, unfortunately, has been plagued by crop theft, crop damage, a little food theft here and there. And so our group, a few months ago, was pulled together as a group of investigators, basically the Nuveen SCI group, if you will, to kind of look into things going on in the comm, because the head woman is not as mobile as she'd like to be to go check things out, look at everything, and also she is one person. So the group can do a lot more than one head woman. And you have been summoned to meet with her because the little thefts here and there, the food disappearing, has now built up into something that is now a case to look into. And unfortunately, those food thefts, those crop damages, have resulted in a murder. Which is, really bad when you're in a comm trying to survive. As you all file into the head woman's office, who are we meeting? Who wants to go first? Don't all talk at once, I'm gonna make somebody go.
There's no way I'm the first one to arrive, so I just...
Okay, actually, because you're our responsible party, Lady Luck, who are you and who are you playing and who are we meeting?
Hi everyone, I'm Lady Luck 34 and I'm playing Johnny, who's cast as leader and would be the responsible one to show up first and on time, and is a relatively short Senzed woman, and by short we mean 6 feet tall, But is otherwise has no, I guess, really distinct features, but very focused on doing the best for the comms. So arrives into the head woman's office, ready, prepared to hopefully progress our investigation.
All right, who's next?
Following close behind is Moasi, a strong back member of the comm. They are a guard, and they're very tall, over 6 feet, closer to 6.5 feet tall, very well muscled, and kind of bringing in the support to Johnny, who they respect very much as a member of the leader cast. And they are a strong back.
Well, we're going down the line. That's fine. It's moseying in much after these two. I guess I should start. I'm Eugenio Vargas. I'm DM Jazzy Hands on the internet. That's okay. As Tanya said, we got to work on this book. I'm really excited for you all to see it. If you get the PDF, I wrote one of the two adventures that's in the full core book. So check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. Today, I am playing Phobak. They are, our leader mentioned that they were a relatively short for a Sanzed woman. Phobak is even shorter, is a very small person, about 5'9" or so. They are of the Innovator cast, so they're new to Nuveen, our comm, relatively speaking. They came from the West Coastals after spending 17 years picking up rocks on the road and studying them. They're a little off kilter. They kind of enjoy putting people on the back foot a bit. And they do that either through their odd dress. They walk around with a strange sort of visor, a glass visor across their face, or just with their unusual West Coastal accents, but we'll get there later.
Coming in after Phobak, trying not to take up a lot of space, is Pasham. First off, I'm Brian, aka Urban Bohemian, and Pasham is I guess, actually, are we finally getting to actual short?
We progressively gotten shorter.
Yeah, like we're
The
like,
shortest
yeah.
5 in the comm.
About 5, like 5'8", 5'9", a very slight person. Sand-colored skin, braids done in cornrows on their head, and they are a resistant caste, which is the caste that mostly deals with helping the comms survive and caretaking. Basically, they help the comm keep going, and they are happy to not draw attention to themselves, so they've come in quietly and just, like, I'm the wall. It's fine.
Seeing that in kind of a little bit more bursting in. Hello everybody, my name is Quincy, Quincy's Tavern. Tonight I'll be playing a Kakoi, and Kakoi is a thick brown-skinned man carrying a little bit more muscle than most, and thanks to his diet of bugs. He is a resistant cultivator, so his job mostly kind of focuses on making sure the crops are growing, destroying the bad crops, and getting rid of the bugs that are eating the good crops. And what better way to get rid of them than to reduce, reuse, and recycle? So Kakoi comes in. These are meters and kilograms, and I'm American. 1.75 meters. I don't know what that is.
You're the same height as me.
Oh, nice.
You're the same height as Johnny. I am not 6 feet tall.
Amazing. So Kakoi's gonna come in, but he's going, Passion, try this. And he has like a big old bag of suspiciously seasoned locusts. They're fresh.
Not wanting to
Protein.
make a thing of it, Pasham will take one and not enthusiastically, but eat one.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm always working on them. All right, we're here for a meeting. Special. We're important.
Kakoi.
Yes. That's me.
Sorry, I forgot my accent. Give me a second.
You went through so many.
I know. Kakoi, I think she's trying to start.
Oh, do you want any?
No.
Okay.
While the shenaniganry is going on, headwoman Tanesh is looking at all of you going, maybe I made some choices that I should reconsider for this investigation group, but that's for another day. Thank you all for coming. I'm not sure if you've heard, but we've unfortunately lost a member of the comm. And through nefarious means, they did not dive the usual means of one within our group. They were found in a storeroom, and it's clear it was blunt trauma to the head, but we don't know who would have killed them. There was no seeming reason, no strife between this now deceased member of the comm and anyone we can think of. I've got 2 people for you to go talk to and see if you can get any more information. And then you must investigate the, I don't want to say remains, that sounds very impersonal. But the body of our fallen colleague.
Who was it?
That is a good question. I know that name and I wrote it down. Hold, please. So you're also going to the smithy to go investigate the body. Dennett is who was murdered.
Dennett.
D-A-N-I-T, for those of you that would like the spelling. So, you are going to go talk to our crop scientist and our crop nurse. Our crop scientist is Kana, and No is our crop nurse. They seem to have known the deceased well, so we're hoping that maybe they could give insight on whether or not there was anything odd about them, if there was anything out of place before their body was discovered.
Do we know how long ago this unfortunate incident occurred?
A little under 2 days.
Oh,
So the body is
not fresh.
not particularly fresh, but not yet decomposing.
Is it still in the storeroom?
It's been moved to the forge.
Okay, because that would ruin everything that was in the storeroom then.
Not necessarily. You know, we do know how to preserve bodies to a degree.
Okay.
But we also tried not to move Dennett too far from the scene of the crime.
Was there anything in the location that looked like it might be the murder weapon?
No. So whoever did this at least knows how to cover their tracks to a point. Do you all have any other questions before you go off and meet with Kana and No?
Did the crop scientist and crop nurse, so Kana and No, know Dennett personally, or was it a professional relationship?
Both. I mean, there's not really a lot of strictly professional relationships in our comm because, well, if we're a little too impersonal, we're all gonna die.
Okay, well, we should go on and check it out.
So is Nuveen near Minnesota?
No, Nuveen isn't. No, I'm from the West Coast.
Ah, gotcha.
But thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
And do you believe that this murder is related to the crop that we're investigating, or do you just already have a crew of us investigating and you're giving us a second job?
No, we think that this is somehow tied to the crop damage that you all have already been looking into, some of these crop and food thefts, because as you know, as members of this comm, stealing food from your fellow comm members is a dire offense. It's usually not punishable by death unless you're really, really doing bad things or stealing food just to hoard it and not even bothering to eat it. However, they can give you more insight into, one, the damage that was being done to some crops anyway, and then the food that is slowly gone missing, that it has now become enough for us to notice.
Beyond the crop scientist and the crop nurse, I don't know if I misheard you. Are there suspects? Or there anyone who it seems like we should?
I mean, did a lot of people lack in it or not?
A lot of people would.
Did a lot of people lack in it or not? That's a nod. All right.
No, I'm thinking, this is GM brain trying to turn me. No, Dennett was well-liked enough. There were a few people who he was known to have a bit of strife with. However, not to the point where someone would have murdered him as far as we know. But I think our two crop experts probably can give you all a bit more insight. And then after that, please go by the forge and investigate poor Dennett.
Okay. Last question, maybe. Were either of the crop experts who discovered the body?
No, found Dennett secondhand. Someone found Dennett and started screaming, and that brought No running.
What?
I have the feeling that our head woman does not know any more useful information. I think it's time we should go.
Sure.
Was that wrong to say out loud?
Maybe. We'll just a bit.
We'll move on. We'll move on.
All right. Well, you two. Oh my God, all of you. There's 5 of you, not 2. I can count. You all head off toward a building amongst the crops, and so while it's not like high tech, there is a building out kind of in the middle of the crops where the folks who are working on things try to grow more crops, nurse the ones that we have so that everyone can eat, especially when there's a season approaching. You see a light on, you hear voices, not raised, but you just hear people talking. There's an open door, it's a nice day. So as you approach this, unless you want to check any of the crops that you're passing by, you can go right into the science building, basically.
Yeah, I think Phobok sort of, as we go, slowly sort of overtakes the group and ends up being the first one to enter the building, and just has a little like parchment and writing utensil, and sort of walks up, maybe a little too close, to, I'm so sorry, what's the name of the person we're meeting here?
The crop scientist is Kana, and the crop nurse is No.
No. I think probably Kana, if they're both inside.
Yeah.
So as Phobok comes inside, just goes right up to Kana with the parchment and says, "Tell me about the dead body."
We're here to investigate. We're professionals.
Moasi, realizing what four or five people rolling up into this area looks like, going towards 1 or 2 people is going to kind of stand towards the back with their arms crossed, just kind of taking everything in, rather than immediately getting into the faces of scientists who are significantly smaller than them.
See, we got a bodyguard and everything. Professional.
Johnny cuts in. He's like, the head woman has tasked us with investigating this. We do have questions, but is it tempting to make this less accusatory feeling? Of like all of us running in and starting to ask
we weren't
questions?
saying that you did anything about this, but like you know about the body and where it is and everything, and you guys are the smart ones. What happened?
Well, good afternoon to all of you. So the head woman Tanesh sent you all of you, together, right now.
At the same time.
All right.
And simultaneously.
Well, you know, we do have a thing called hospitality within the call.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you want one? It hands out the locust bag of snacks.
It was simply the urgency of the incident or crime combined with the food theft that made this. We obviously forgot our manners.
Well, come in, have a seat, and Tanesh makes you some tea and offers you not sweets, because sweets aren't a thing that are really common in the comm, but you know, like they offer you some refreshment. It's like, okay, is this about our deceased comm member?
Yes.
And as you all are starting to chat with her, No comes in hearing the commotion, and is kind of looking around going, what's happening? Are we in trouble?
And Johnny's like, nobody's in trouble here. We're just asking some questions so we can hopefully get to the bottom of what's happened. We'd appreciate all of you being willing to give us full and honest answers so that hopefully we can continue on.
Well, Janet, I liked him well enough. He was nice. We never argued. We never fussed. And this is no telling you all this. I was sad to hear about them, well, getting killed.
Sorry, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Getting killed, not dying? Do you mean to suggest that something actively happened to?
Isn't murder an act?
Well, tell me more what you know about what happened, though. You can continue your story. Go right ahead. It goes back to taking notes.
Well, when someone is murdered, they're usually killed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
And,
Following.
Janet has argued with a few people here and there in the comm, but again, nothing where I thought anybody hated him enough to kill him. There were rumors maybe that he kind of took more than his fair share on occasion. But again, those were in prosperous times, and it's weird because we all know that one, we need every single pair of hands we can to raise the crops and make sure nobody starves. We have enough come the next season. And as No is kind of telling you, basically, look, I like the dude. I don't know why nobody wanted him dead.
Yeah.
Kana is, trying to be a bit more officious because they are a scientist. They're very fact-based. They're very factual. And, they kind of zero in on all of you and zero in on you, Yanni, because, like knows like. And they're like, I can tell that you're someone who likes facts and getting down to brass tacks, getting down to what needs to be known, right?
Yes.
So, from what I understand, we were working, No heard someone screaming, and when they got there was someone screaming and panicking over Danet's body.
And who was that?
That's a good question. Your DM has to look. Mino.
Mino.
Yes, Mino is the one who actually discovered Danet's body. And, the poor thing was so shook up. I mean, because murder's not a common thing among our folks. And so Mino was taken away because they were hysterical. They were very upset. And No helped not clean up the scene because we knew that somebody would have to look into it, but, at least move Janet out of basically kind of the field he was found in, which is why he's now in, I've been saying Forge Smithy 6-1, half dozen other.
Somewhere.
Yes, he's been moved inside. Okay. And, after that he was left in repose. No one has touched his body. No one has really investigated as this has shaken up many members of the comm.
And was there anything that stood out to you about the scene besides the body? Anything seem unusual or out of place?
He may have fought briefly with his attacker, but we're not 100% sure because he was kind of just slumped in an odd position, almost like he may have been surprised, he may not have. And all of you, we're going to do our first roll of this scenario. I would like you all to give me, as I roll back, I would like you all to give me a check to see if, one, you all think that Kana and No are telling the absolute truth or withholding anything, or if you would like to ask them more directly, give me persuasion. Your choice.
May I use my intuition focus for that? Are they lying? Great.
Absolutely. And also, thank you to Void Dweller Dice for the lovely dice you're using tonight.
I got a 13 intuition to trust their words so far.
Kana is telling the truth.
Okay.
No is hedging a little bit. No is, we've all had the coworker where you're like, I guess I like them, but I'm not sure about them.
Sure.
No is giving those vibes.
And
Okay.
what roll? Is it a perception, intelligence?
You could do a perception to see if you think that they are lying. If you wanted to interrogate or ask questions, you could do a persuasion to maybe get a little more info.
Which would go under communication.
Yes.
I definitely want to do a communication.
Go for it. What did you get?
I got a 17.
Ooh.
And I
Okay,
got
okay.
double sixes.
Ooh.
And
so
the
you-
6 is my drama die.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Actually, I have more than a 17. 17 is what the dice I rolled, but my ability score on this is 3, so I actually got a 20.
Nice.
Wow.
So just a quick thing, in the age system, you roll 3d6, and it's usually 2 like die, 1 off die, which in this case is the drama die. And that if you get 2 of the same number on any of the dice, you now have stunt points. And so you have 6 stunt points, you said?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And so if you want to look, you actually have exceeded the number of stunts on this printout. So if you would like to use any of your stunt points to get information out of Kana, or also find out what she or No may be hiding.
Yes, remind me, I cannot carry over my step points
Correct.
to another roll, so I'm going to use all 6 of mine in some way
Yeah.
that I'm about to figure out.
All right, what would you like to do? These would be social stunts.
Yes.
Oh, actually, there is an insight stunt if you want to do something, but these should really be social stunts.
Oh, an exploration. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's...
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Hilariously, I asked about this and assumed we would not need to use it, and now I'm going to use it. Can I use sway?
To get more info out of Kana or No?
Yes.
Who would you like to get more info out of?
No, since you have identified that they are not quite being fully transparent with us.
So Sway will improve his attitude towards us.
Yes, which I hope will make them more forthcoming.
Cool.
So you catch No look a little uncomfortable and look to Kana, look kind of back at you. And they sigh, it's like, all right, fine.
Uh-oh.
There was someone I really don't get along with in the comm. They also work here in the crop area. They're another crop scientist. And they've accused me in the past of taking more than my fair share. Which, I mean, it was gonna be waste anyway. So waste not, want not, we can't really afford to waste food. Basically, No has been eating kind of either failed crop experiments or things like that, which would count as taking more than their fair share. Because like, well, we're gonna get rid of it anyway. It's like, it's still food you took, whether or not you did that. And so their other colleague that is not there, Bamari, is the one that they don't get along with. And they are hoping, maybe, that asking for other names might lead you on that person's trail.
Okay,
Because they have had a lot of strife with this person in the past.
got it. So they don't necessarily, No does not necessarily have more specific information related to Danet's murder, but the situation broadly, yeah, is striking. Okay.
Yeah, so they are very much going to try to put you on the trail of this other person that is not present at the moment. Because look, I'll like them if they get accused of murder. Oh no. There's also Kano being a bit more swayed by your role. It's like, well, there's also a lot of dead crops that have been, I almost said cropping up, that have been showing up. And we have plenty at this moment. There's no reason more of our crops than usual should be dying. And so we have dead crops, a dead person, missing food. This all adds up to be really bad for the comm. And I'm sure that's why Tanesha sent you all to investigate.
The crops aren't dead because of the lack of water. Are they? How the purification system still working okay?
Yeah, that's why it's weird, because we can't quite figure out why exactly.
But to be clear, the filtration system that I made is working okay?
Yes.
Phobak, focus.
Sorry.
If it wasn't, we would all die.
Valid.
And you said Mino was the one who found the body,
Yes.
my fellow strongback?
Yes.
I know she's not really the type to like overreact in that manner. Was there some type of relationship between her and Dennett that might have impacted in how she reacted?
Not that I know of, but then again, not everyone tells
Right.
their business, so
Fair
maybe there was a secret liaison happening that we didn't know about.
Real quick, before we move on, I'd like to spend my last 2 stump points.
Sure.
In this case, can I shift them to exploration stunts? Will you allow me?
What would you like to do?
I just want to.
Correct.
Surprise. We're about to go exploring. No, I'd like to use them as an assist and give 1 each to Phobak and 1 to Moasi.
Sure.
Okay.
You have-
Hedging our bets for later, y'all.
All right.
Try.
Well, you have a-
Great, thank you.
So I get +1 to my next
Yes.
test.
Yes.
Okay.
At the mention of this other person, they both get a little, like, visibly agitated. Not agitated, but, you know,
This
it's
other
kind of-
person, Tamari?
Yes.
Okay.
Bomari, yes.
Oh, Bomari, I'm sorry. with the B.
Bomari?
Yes, but Bomari.
Got it.
Because Bomari is nowhere to be seen. They're off doing their job in the crowds. And, you know, this is giving you a third name to investigate. But it's getting clear that there is not much more to get out of these two. Is there anything else any of you would like to either roll for, get more info out of, or ask, you know, where Bomari might be? I mean, they're off doing their job. It's
Right
not,
out in the fields, yeah.
yeah. It would take you the rest of our hour to go find them.
Well,
We just want to confirm, so Mino discovered the body, correct? Who we will hopefully go find. Who Arita was, who was the name that no mentioned, but isn't
Bomari.
Bamari was the, okay.
Yes, so Bomari is the other crop person.
Yeah.
That is, they're on duty, so that's why they're not there. Like their job, their role takes them kind of more into the field.
Got it. Okay. All right. Crew, do we have any other questions?
Any questions before you all move on?
Want a locust?
No, thank you. I'm full.
our poor leader is gonna drag us out.
Yeah, it was like,
asking about
herd
water
the
filtration systems and
group out.
offering locusts, yeah.
All right, so you all go, and you are looking for the smithy. I mean, well, you know where it is. You live in this comm.
yeah.
So you can either go directly to the smithy, do not pass go, or you can look either for Bomari or your other strongback, your fellow strong, Mino,
Mino.
yes.
Mino, oh.
Why, I don't know that, I mean, all indications point to Bomari not really having anything to do with it, right? That was just no feeling
Sounded personal.
threatened.
I feel
Yeah.
like Bomari, if he's also like works in the fields at Kakoi, I would know him, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
sure, yeah.
yeah.
So like, I don't think he would be the one to take more than his fair share. So like, if we're confident on that, we could just kind of scrap that one and go to one of the other two.
Do you think Bomari would be one to accuse someone
Uh,
of taking more than their fair share if they want?
I mean, everyone would accuse someone of taking
That's
more
true.
than their
Sure.
fair.
Yeah, yeah.
It's true.
We'll
also-
table Bamari for now.
Yeah, I think
And so by vote,
so. What a good leader.
do we want to go check out the body, or do
Yes.
we want?
We're here to investigate a dead body. I want to see a dead body. But that's just my vote.
Just blank stare
Yeah.
at Kakoi.
Thanks for the job, Johnny.
For what it's worth, though, I do think if Mino was the one that found the body, then odds are the folks at the smithy are going to know where Mino is, or maybe Mino's even still there, knowing that we're coming. So I think you're actually both of them are the same choice.
Okay, we're going to the smithy.
All right.
Did she say something about a vote? I didn't vote.
Sorry, we have no.
I think this is a real democracy.
Nuveen vote sticker.
I did my sticker.
So you all, you go over to the smithy, and there's people milling about more than you expect. The smithy is not running because there is a body stored there. Otherwise, it would be very hot, and this would be a whole different story.
God, it must smell in here.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. So hopefully you have a kerchief or something you can put over your face.
Can I just say, as we come in, a couple of times when we were interviewing the crop scientists, they mentioned like someone heard screaming and came running and this and that. So as soon as we enter the smithy, Phobok blinders and shuts down, does not talk to any of you while we're walking through. And the whole time we're moving through the smithy, they are just like tapping their foot or like rapping on things just to like hear the acoustics in the space to see like how far away would you have to be to hear a scream or how loud
Well,
would you have to
remember, the body was not found in the smithy.
Oh,
it was
right.
moved
It was
there.
found in the, that's right,
It
never
was
mind.
found out, yeah, it was found
Yeah.
outside.
So the body was found outside,
Right.
but it was moved into the smithy
Into the smithy, right.
in the interest of not also desecrating the crop soil with blood.
It's a good reason. Okay.
And the
Never
the main injury they
Good call.
noticed,
Good call.
I'm sorry?
the main initial injury that was reported on the body was just like the blunt force to the head.
So blunt force to the head. So when it's in this physical printout. Basically, when you get into the smithy, Danet's body is kind of laying down like this. Like
Nice.
they just they straightened him out, got him on the ground, just left him there. Like, look, that's all we got.
Fair.
I'm not trying to get my fingerprints on this dude.
That's Dennett.
Look, it was a solid brick building. We're working with what we got. And and the smithy has been pulled off, so for now until Dennett is, repurposed or buried or whatever we do.
Wait,
Wait,
Repurposed was correct, let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, you need fertilizer, and well,
Telling you.
Okay, that's
we're gonna have a
more
nice
acceptable direction.
Dennett-sized spotted crops right there. That's the Dennett wheat.
we can't take that anymore. So, even though Dennett was already deceased at the time he was moved into the smithy, there is still blood and,
Sure.
I mean, it is unpleasant. And, there's a couple people kind of keeping guard because they wanted to make sure that no one came in and interfered any further. He was moved from the original scene, which you all have already investigated before not previously, but, it's been kind of roped off until people can go kind of mill that over and look over it. So you found your dead body. He's on the floor, kind of laid out, hands like this, just flat. Obviously, eyes closed. And, you often forget how much blood is in a human body.
I think
So,
now that we're looking over the body, Hashem is looking to see, we're aware of what we believe is the fatal wound, but we wondered if there might be anyone else involved. So they're looking over Dennett's hands and face for any
Okay.
other signs of injury.
give me an investigation.
Oh, let's see here. I will go with, I guess perception perhaps? Okay. That is a 6, a 4, and a 6. Ooh, okay, so that's...
6 on the drama night too.
Yeah, so I don't do math. 16.
16.
16 plus 1, plus 2, so 18.
Nice.
And then, 6 points on the drama die. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think,
What are you two up to?
That's fine. It's
I've known
totally-
you for way too long.
I think, all right, I'm going to use 3 points for extra information. You gain an additional piece of information related to your action. If you're examining a clue, you get an extra lead from it. And
Oh, imagine that, a lead.
That sounds like
And,
a keyword in the rule book.
the rest of that I will put into wariness, which is a +1 bonus for the next test to avoid any negative consequences of your action. I will take 3 towards that for no reason whatsoever.
This is fine.
So, there are 2 obvious things to you. There are cuts on Dennett's face and his hands, and also like his right hand. There's almost like, you know, like when you pick up a weight and it's got that grippy part and it like makes your hand feel a little like, not sticky, you know, like
Knurling?
yes.
Oh.
And then, because you have rolled so well, you see a pair of bloody tongs near Dennett's body.
Barbecue.
No.
Okay, this is, I mean,
Inside thought. Inside thought.
information
I'm
we didn't-
assuming they're
information we didn't
blacksmith
have
tongs?
before.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
They are.
Tongs, if he was killed in the field, why are they bloody?
So from this, basically the fact that the body's been brought here and the bloody tongs are here, like, is it a reasonable assumption that they were found near the, like they were brought in because they were
Yes.
found near the body? Okay, then we're, all right,
Interesting.
What does it mean?
clues.
Well,
Well,
I was supposed apparently not to talk with my outside thoughts, but my inside thoughts gonna come out. So
we were wondering.
Eat
if
your
it
locusts,
was,
Cookboy.
like mysterious death, but now it really does look like murder.
yep, that's a dead body.
Yeah.
That's a dead Dennett. I'm sorry.
Is there anyone
That's a
around
murder, Dennett.
to like meet us or?
The smith is around, and then someone who is kind of just sitting there staring at Dennett's body.
Oh, did we just notice him now?
Yes, you all just came in, y'all
We
were
were very
focused on.
focused on
That's right.
the victim, okay?
Dead body.
Stealthy.
But, and like, because this person's quiet, they're not talking, but they just seem very in their own head. Clearly, they may have known Dennett. They may have known. The relationship, you don't even know who this person is, but there's just someone who's clearly like kind of still a little shocky. And, you know, you can make a perception or I can just tell you who it is.
Do we recognize them?
I was gonna say, if is it a comm member?
It is a comm member,
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
Do we know? We don't know them.
You know, I'm going to give you all this one. It is Mino.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
yeah, okay.
You're not-
And, you know, like,
What
it,
cast is Mino?
also a strong back.
Also strong back. Okay.
So also this kind of freak out in a world and a way of living where anyone could die either from the season or from the world you inhabit. It's a little odd that they are taking this so hard and reacting in this way. So that's a little bit of odd behavior for someone who is literally there to be a strong person, a laborer, something like that. Because if you don't labor, you don't get your share, etc. Yay, capitalism. That was
Survives the end of the world.
exactly. So, does anyone have medicine?
Kokoi's a medic, novice.
Kokoi, give me a roll, and if you get above 12, I will have some information for you.
Oh boy. That's double sixes.
Hey.
With a 1 on the drama die.
Okay.
So plus medicine, I'm at 14.
So you notice that there's like chips of rock near his head. And, you know, there were tongs, there's chips of rock, and then when you look over, there's a bloody rock not too far from where he is. Are you okay?
No!
I just feel
The man was murdered!
All right.
we're absolutely not okay, yes. That's
All right, just checking.
Ever okay?
Yeah.
Well, he's
Then it's
not.
not.
Then it's real not okay.
I understand, I mean, I understand that Tanesh perhaps didn't have the full picture, but the picture just keeps getting more complex the more we investigate.
Yes, so are you talking to me as the GM, or are you talking to someone in the
Each
scene?
other.
Okay, to each other.
It's monologuing
This
to
is
the group.
inner monologue, outer voice, apparently.
Okay.
This is getting wild.
Your inside voice escaped, is what you're saying.
See, it's hard to keep them inside.
Okay,
So
you
as you
get
all,
one inside voice thought, and that's it.
all right, so as you all are investigating and getting this info, so, you know, to you, as someone with medical training, it's either, like, did he land on this rock, and is that what killed him? Why are these tongs bloody? Because were these tongs, like, dropped into the blood? Were they his? What was going on?
I have a theory.
Sure.
Someone took the tongs and gripped the rock and threw the rock. And then dropped the tongs in the blood.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I knew it!
So
We're
while
gonna
they're
table
all,
this.
so while they're all doing this, Moassi's gonna walk over to Mino, who
Thank
they
goodness.
know,
Thank
and
Yeah, truly.
and
This
put their
man is
hand,
watching us just like poke his
put their
friend.
hand on her shoulder and just kind of grip it in a feeling of like support and understanding, because as a fellow strongback, they know how hard something would have to be in order to cause this reaction.
And they kind of start, where did you come from?
We were sent by the comm leader.
And what did Sinesh headwoman tell you?
Well, told us that there was a body and it was Dennett. And we were supposed to, you know, figure out what had happened.
Well, when I found him, it seems like somebody just got him from behind, but that rock, that's the kind that we use in our slings. Ooh. That's not a, upon closer inspection, this is clearly like, I mean, for those of us of an age that have used a sling, you know that usually you just,
I was actually gonna ask if like, so Johnny uses a sling, it is a weapon,
you would have recognized it.
yeah, as like, oh, that's like the type of, the rock I
Actually,
would.
you probably can go in your pouch and see that and feel that you have a similar rock.
Yeah.
Do you show your rock compared to the bloody one?
Do I need to?
There.
I mean, you could. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, I was just wondering, like, would I recognize?
You would
this
know
clearly?
that this.
Okay.
Oh, that's why that.
Yeah.
So that will lead you all to deduce. Oh, someone thwacked him with this sling. So it was from a distance.
Okay.
So whoever it was, if it was Minot, and Minot found them, unless Minot is doing a really good act.
Well, I'll find out. Can I roll intuition again?
Sure, but as for those of you that know strongbacks, and also you would know this, they're stoic. They're there to. This is terrible to say, but basically be agents of burden for the comm. So, for them to have this overtly emotional outward reaction would be a lot.
Also, Eugenio, remember that you get a +1.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on intuition.
And so you're trying to see if
Just to
Minot-
see if it's an act or if there's anything he's not telling us, if he is in any way not in the state that he appears to be.
Minot, she
Sorry.
She is distraught, but there's also a little bit of embarrassment of being seen so openly emotional as a strongback, because she cared greatly for Dennett, but also there's something just not quite right about this whole scene. The fact that, one, he was brought to the smithy, two, that Mino is reacting in such a way as a strongback, and that this other person that is there hasn't really tried to ask you, who are you, what are you doing here? They're just kind of silently observing.
Wait, there's another person?
Yeah, they were waiting to see kind of what you all are doing. So they did hear you say that the head woman sent you.
Okay.
But now that you're talking to Minot and you all are kind of
We've just entered rooms and not asked who all is in the room.
We have-
You have a mandate from
That's
the
on
head.
us.
We have no manners.
You sure didn't. You just
That's
walked
on
in.
us.
Y'all just walked in, didn't know who was in there. They could have been anybody. It could have been the murderer.
Nice. That makes it easy.
This is actually how we all die.
So Minot, if anyone does want to ask Minot things, you are free to, because now that they realize other people are here, now they recognize you as a fellow cast member. They are willing to talk to you, and they kind of give Dan and Spotty another cursory glance. So what you can tell is basically, I'm trying so hard not to make a clue joke, that this was blunt force trauma, but with a sling, so it was like a really hard rock that got Dennett wherever he was at the time. For some reason, these blacksmith tongs are there and bloody, and Minot was the one who discovered his body. At least that's the story you've all been
Yeah.
getting.
This is actually going to be my question to Minot, was like,
Yes.
did you find the body, or were you with Dannett when he died? Oh, he got hit.
Or
He died.
was killed.
Yeah, there.
Give me a roll and see if you can persuade her to tell you.
What type of, do you just want straight numbers, or what type of role would you like?
Oh,
Communication.
It is a communication, so.
yeah.
I know how to count. 17.
Nice.
Oh, she's gonna tell her whole life story. So she sniffs a little bit, and then she's like, so Dannett was one of our apprentice smithies, and he made a fatal error in making a glass basin, because the way that he finished it, it would have cracked and probably severely hurt someone. But because he was, himself, he was not all right with criticism about his work, even though it was clearly flawed. And when I explained to him that this basin is flawed, he swore it wasn't, tried to put it back on the fire to finish it off, and it exploded. And so that would explain the cuts on his face. The glass is it was basically, if anyone's ever had a glass kind of explode around them or near them, the shards went everywhere and cut him, but they weren't embedded in his skin or anything. Because that would have been more of a clear giveaway if there was still glass embedded in his face. And of course, he was yelling. He said it was my fault. I distracted him. And, meanwhile, he really needed medical attention. And I was trying to get him to calm down. And then someone else heard us fighting. And they came in. And he was so angry, he grabbed those tongs and was going to hit me. Look, I couldn't believe it either. I just pointed out a flaw in his work. And then the flaw kind of almost took him out anyway.
You mean those tongs?
Yes, those tongs.
And when was this in relation to the incident in the field?
So the incident in the field was right before this. We came from we were out at the field, and then when the yelling happened, he followed me out there, and someone else heard him yelling at me, and I told him, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. And, I guess he had raised his tongs to hit me, and someone else took him out with their sling. That's what I don't know, or who.
Someone was protecting you?
I guess?
And this is when you screamed, and others.
Yes, when he went down and basically was like, oh, that was kind of final.
And you didn't see anyone else?
No, because I was trying to leave. I was trying to get away from him.
Turned, and then I see. Anyone else? Who else was in the vicinity? Do you know? Were there other Smiths around, or?
Our actual smith may have been around Ohaj.
Of course, yes, I know them well, apparently.
Ohaj may have been around.
Okay.
But yeah, she's our main smith, our primary smith, and she likes order. She likes quiet. She needs that to concentrate on her work.
Quiet.
Yes, quiet.
In here.
In a smithy.
You need to focus when you're dealing with hot metal and.
But it's so loud in here.
Yes, that means other people shouldn't talk.
Oh, all right.
Like a church.
I like it.
Do we know who this other party is that's been here the whole time? I don't know. I don't know. Do you?
Person in the room.
Who's the extra person in the room?
Yeah, there's this one person none of us have acknowledged. Who is this person? Do we know them? Well, we should if we're in the comm. Do you need me to?
You might know them just because you all are in a common. It's like when you live in a large apartment building, you may recognize your neighbor, but you have no idea what their name is unless they have a dog.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't know their name, that you know their dog's
Yeah,
name.
the dog's
That's
name.
true.
So this other person kind of clears their throat, wondering like, hey, when y'all are going to introduce yourselves or notice that they exist. And, like, I heard you all say that the head woman sent you all to investigate Danet's murder.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm your smith. The person that makes the weapons.
Oh, yeah, I know you well, apparently.
Wow, just, you don't see me for one moon cycle and just you forget what I look like.
The
huh?
water purification system takes most of my short and long-term memory
Oh, I see.
for things I don't care too much about. Should I not have said that out loud?
Yeah.
Again,
That's an inside thought.
Yeah.
So
I'll
note
get it.
to self, dealt weapons to you the next time you go out.
That's okay, I use bows. It's the wood weapons.
So dull arrowheads the next time you need to go out?
They come out of
So
stone.
this additional person is like the
Smith.
the
The
smith.
smith.
The smith.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
So the person who was just referenced by
Dun,
Tina,
dun, dun.
we're
Yes.
not very good at this.
Surprise, you have
Putting
a
them
smith.
together.
Surprise, you have a smith in the smithy. Imagine that.
Well, I suppose we should ask you what you know about the incident.
Well, I heard yelling.
From where? Where were you at the time?
I was leaving the smithy, and then I heard Mino, and I heard. Well, first I heard something shatter and crack, and then yelling.
Okay, yeah, right.
Wasn't quite sure what it was. So that's what got my attention. And then, I came out, and Dennett, I think, he had a little incident with a glass bowl he was trying to make for Basin. He didn't look okay, but then I was like, well, Mino's here, they can take care of him. Or, if he needs help. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing because I had something in the iron, in the fire. So, I just kind of waved, but no one saw me because he was kind of yelling and bloody. It was weird. And Mino was trying to help, but I guess they were arguing, but I was like, kids, they'll figure it out. Look, I have things to make for the comm. I can't manage everybody's emotions around here. I don't know why they were yelling. And again, Dennett, well, I thought he knew better to go get some medical attention, but I guess not. They left still arguing, and I went back to what I was doing.
Then
How
he got-
trustworthy does this seem?
I don't know.
All right.
Someone needs to.
Listen, I love my intuition. I read people and set them off balance. 10, 12, 14 this time.
They're not telling the entire truth.
Any sense of like which part is missing something? No, it's okay. It was only 14.
You're not sure that they actually went back to what they were doing.
Oh.
That couple with deniability may not work out for them.
What was it you were working on? What was it? I just out of curiosity. I like to see other craftsmen's projects. What were you working on? I was curious.
Tools.
It's not very polite. What were you working on, sir, ma'am?
Nice.
I'm so tempted.
Body, I gotta laugh a little.
I'm sorry, did you just tell me that was rude?
Did you just call me a tool? Look, we're getting nowhere here.
No, tools, for those of
Oh,
us
you're
that,
making tools.
those of us that do manual labor.
Excuse me. I've lost the thread.
Well, if maybe you use scissors that I forged, you could cut the thread.
Go back to.
Does the smithy have like a sling?
I don't know, do they?
Oh, on them, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh. I didn't use the smithy until just now.
Can I use some fortune to change my dice?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 6 to change it to a 6. I have double 6s. My 6 is the drama dice I have with perception. 3 6s. Quick math.
18.
18.
Yes, so when they turn to address Johnny, you see a sling tucked into their belt.
Can I grab it?
You can certainly try.
That is worse. If I put strength into this, or dexterity probably.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 boop, boop. 9.
So as you reach for this, they feel the tug of you trying to pull it. And they turn around, excuse you.
You're excused. Oh, is it like
Johnny
is this
would like to
Is this
interfere.
standard? Like, I don't know. Is this like standard that we all have the same thing?
Kind of like, people have belts and things like that where, it's tucked into a belt, but it's not like super snug because you need to be able to pull it out like if you're hunting or whatever. So you can pull it, but you're not stealthy about it.
Sure.
And they're like, I'm sorry, are you going hunting? What do you need my sling for?
Did you go hunting lately? You pretty good at this?
I'm okay, but I'm the smith. This is just in case I'm out in the field and something attacks me.
Was you out in the field and someone got attacked?
Are you just trying to flat out ask me, did I kill Dennett?
Did you kill Dennett?
I'm going to roll to see how this goes for them. Oh, it does not go entirely well. I only got a 12. I'm stealing your thing.
Yeah, go for it.
What do you have in terms of either intelligence, or strength, or willpower?
Strength is 2, willpower is 1, my intelligence is a 1.
They're just gonna go, no? And why would I admit that if I had?
Because you're a good person.
Johnny's gonna cut in here and be like, we're still working on social skills.
Locust.
I would like to try and get a read on this entire situation of like,
It's a situation.
it is a situation. I'm trying to count y'all because I'm not good at math. I rolled a 14. I'm trying to understand
I mean,
how, I guess, truthful they're actually being, and how maybe like exaggerated their response to Kakoi is here.
It's exaggerated and quite a bit indignant, but there's just that hint of not, oh no, they found me out, but like, ooh, I need to step carefully. No, that kind of, that was a little too close. That was a little too close.
can I, my favorite role of intuition, can I watch Mino during
Of course.
during this? Is there any change in her demeanor, behavior as we're talking to the smith?
Give me a roll and I will tell you what you might find.
Ooh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 this time. Oh, I have doubles. Wait a minute. I got 5 on this. Hang on. I can do better than that. Let's do. I'll spend it on extra information. That way, the lower number helps out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mino is acting a little nervous. because, well, one, obviously Dennett's body's right there.
Sure.
And while they argued, she didn't want him dead.
Yeah.
She was trying to just point out what turned out to be a very dangerous flaw in his work.
Yeah.
But she didn't want him to die, and she's nervous because she is thinking they're gonna blame her.
Oh.
She is thinking they're going to blame her, and now this group of strangers has shown up to investigate, sent by the head woman. And so they're freaking out a little bit. It's not just because Dennett has been murdered, and they got to the smithy and saw him drop in the field, and then they brought him back to the smithy. It's also, people heard me scream, we brought him back, they're gonna think I did it. So that's like kind of their interior thought that has them freaking out a little bit. Yes. I can hear the wheels turning.
Yeah. I feel like Johnny at this point would be trying to settle the situation, not necessarily to directly resolve it, but obviously we've had a little bit of a snafu coming in and being distracted by the body and then by Mino, and like not really addressing the Smith directly. This would be like, again, we're just investigating per the head woman's orders. We're trying our best to get to the bottom of this, to make sure that everything reaches a reasonable resolution. Is there anything you can tell us? Like trying to encourage our Smith, whose name I've forgotten. That's okay, I forgot to. Oh, good, it wasn't just me.
Ahaj.
That's okay.
Trying to encourage them to be like, is there anything else you can share? It seems like we got off on the wrong foot, but it seems like there might be something here that can help us continue our thread of investigation.
I think you should talk to Fuhar. He is the master smithy, the one who taught me teaching others. Like, this person is running the smithy, but Fuhar is like the master. Because they were one of the people who helped move Dennett's body.
Well, that's what I meant to ask earlier, was who brought him here.
Okay.
Mino helped as a strongback. They were physically capable.
Sure.
And then Fuhar, basically, they gingerly as they could, like once they kind of got him not in the position he kind of went splat in, got him laid out in the smithy. And, as he was an apprentice smith, they figured they would be the most respectful, kind of bring him back where he was until this investigation or what have you was concluded. And so Ahaj is just like, go talk to Fuhar and then come back. And then, before I forget, Brian, were you going to try to do the subtle thing we talked about earlier?
Not, like, we don't really have enough information, but Pasham, like, very out of character for them. Like, you can, like, their voice is barely above a whisper, but they're sort of trying to address everyone, because we've gotten off on the wrong foot, and our responsibility is to the comm and the safety and security of the comm. No one here, if they don't have a reason to, should feel as though they are under undue suspicion. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this, because losing one of us affects all of us.
Aren't they sweet?
They are. You could take a lesson from them.
Right, well.
That was an inside thought.
Oh no, that was an outside thought.
All right, let's go see this. Who is it? Fuhar.
Yes, let's all go see Fuhar before you come back and do any other final investigation.
Would Fuhar only be like the next room over since we're already at the smithy?
No, Fuhar is like not retired, but he basically is off, like kind of doing like masterwork, smithing, and stuff for like fine machinery for the comm, stuff like that, where,
Oh, cool.
so things like that where it needs a deft touch, a deft hand. So you, I mean, obviously, you see the only other building that has smoke billowing out of it. That would be the smithy, because this one is not being used while Dennett's body is still there. So it's a little bit of a walk. You get there, and you hear clanging for Hearts clearly working. So you may have to strive to get his attention. Does anyone want to do that?
I feel like Johnny's gonna be like,
We're doing
let's
great
not
so far.
repeat
We're
what
doing
just
great so far.
happened.
Apparently, I don't do
truly.
it right, so
Would walk in, I guess, and depending on the layout, I guess, of this forge, either like knock on the door to the side to draw attention, or if not, in field of view.
Well, it's an open area, so kind of like, traditional blacksmithing.
Okay,
areas.
yeah.
So you hear the clanging, it's open because you need a lot of space for like the air and the
Yeah.
bellows. So depending on which way you go in, you would be in his line of sight. But
Okay.
if you yell, he may not hear you over the clanging.
Yeah. Okay. Then we'd staying out of range of any things in hands in case startled, would try to get Fuhar's attention.
And he's just working, and then he notices like something out of the corner. It's like, why are you all here? What's going on?
Our apologies to interrupt your work. We know it's very important for the comm, but we're the team that the head woman has sent to investigate the death of Dennett, and we're hoping that we could ask you some questions. Could you please give us a few
Yes.
minutes?
Yes. So, from what I know, someone came and got me and asked me to help move poor Dennett to the main smithy. I don't know if you've checked where he's been laid to rest currently, but at least from what I can see, someone hit him very hard in the back of the head with a sharp thing. Sharp like a rock or something. And like he still was holding on to his tongs. And so we just kind of didn't take those. But as we laid him out, they fell from his hand. So, and again, you all notice like the marks on his hand where it's very clear he was holding on to this, the cuts from the glass basin that exploded in his face. So, it's clear that whoever hit him with a rock from their sling, that's what killed him. The question is, who killed him? And so,
Have a thought.
well, I'm not one to gossip. But I'm not sure about either Mino or Ahaj, because those two,
that's what I was thinking.
like, you get it, they're fine separate, you get them together, and they're a little not calm-minded, shall we say. They're not thinking about the good of calm that I've noticed. They kind of want to advance above their station and their caste. So Minot takes any chance they can get to point out something wrong someone has done. They're that kind of person.
Oh.
And Dennett wasn't someone who really abided being in the way he saw it was you were pointing out his flaws, you were saying he was a bad person, when it was really just, no, you just made this wrong and it's gonna explode, which is what happened from what I could tell when we found him. So I wouldn't be surprised if those two made common cause to either take him out or there was a fight or something. And now everybody's like, I don't know where this rock came from.
Did you notice anything before, like any noise or anything else before you were called out to help move the body?
Well, this far out, it's hard to hear a lot from the main area of the comm. I didn't really even hear anyone calling for me until they were up, like, close by.
And I would like to, I guess, do a check to say, is there anything that looks off about Fuhar? Is there anything that would indicate to us that they're not being 100% truthful?
Sure, go for it.
Do I know how to count everyone? 11.
No, he's just a man in his forge working away.
Can I ask you, how far away from where Janet's body was found would you say Ohaj's workstation is? Near enough to sort of hear what would have been going on in that area?
Oh, absolutely.
Respond quickly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a stone's throw away.
Okay. All right.
Well done, well done. But as the crow flies, yes.
Terrible.
But yeah, they would have absolutely heard whatever argument Minot and Dennett were having and whatever screaming was happening.
And you said they're very close, those two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Phobog smiles and then turns around and just leaves.
Oh, Lord.
Koi follows.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all just like turn around and
Take
leave?
out.
We're going back to go apprehend a criminal.
Oh, so y'all just
I
leave?
should grab that, right? Yeah, okay.
At least follow the
Got it.
keys, please.
Okay, so y'all are just following.
Well, they're
Is there
running
any way
off.
for me to catch Phobok?
I don't know how fast are you?
Almost certainly.
I don't
I mean,
know.
I'm like 6'6". I got a pretty good stride. Yeah.
All right, so once you catch Robach, what are you doing with that?
I'm just gonna
Hold on.
For what?
Johnny.
Why?
Johnny can come too.
out. Yeah, we need to work together. You don't just.
Oh yeah, no, you all have your. We'll play your part. Don't worry.
You're gonna be the next murder investigator.
And suddenly,
And suddenly there's two bodies. Johnny, do you?
yeah, I guess I would have seen them all sent Moasi to slow them down before just politely telling Fohar, like, we appreciate the time. If we have any further questions, we'll come back and talk to you again. Thank you for everything you do for the comm, and then turn and follow after.
Y'all come back now, you hear? All right, so are you all now going back to the smithy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where Phobog's headed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Kakoi's following right behind me like, I was right.
okay. So, as you all return to the smithy, you hear the two people. You hear Minot and Ohaj arguing.
Oh. About what?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna do a little roll of my own.
Oh.
Okay, I did not get any stunt dice, damn.
Oh.
Look, you don't want the DM to have the stunt die. So you all actually can hear them arguing about, I told you somebody would figure it out. You were not giving them the right answers. And that's Minot's voice. And Ohaj is very much, look, if you were not acting out of cast, they wouldn't have thought anything was wrong. You're sitting here weeping like some child over someone you didn't even really like. So you all are hearing this argument.
Yeah. This is a real swing. Phobog turns to all of you and says,
I have an idea. I have given you little to no reason to trust me today, except I must remind you that I built the water filtration system.
And we're on that again.
So,
could you just, and then Phobog is gonna sort of run around and start to position you all in different places outside the smithy.
Yeah.
oh, now I have to know all your names. Thank you. Hashem, they sort of, actually no, they're gonna do you last. Johnny, they have you sort of stand right out front about, I don't know, maybe 10 meters in front of the door, like visible from the door.
Okay.
Moasi, right next to the door, in a place where like when the smithy door swings open, you'll be, yeah. And Kakoi, oh my lord. How many of those locusts you got left?
2.
Is that all?
I was saving rations.
Give me one of them.
Why?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Okay. Puts it in a pocket. And then grabs Pashem and moves you like into a bush like across the road where you're sort of like hidden inside this bush but can see the entrance to the smithy very clearly.
What kind of Rube Goldberg bullshit are you doing?
I cannot wait.
I trust you.
And while we're there in that bush, Phobak says, okay, Pashem, this is a big ask. But I will make sure that you are okay. But if worst comes to worst, take care of me, okay? And then goes.
It's in this moment.
Yeah, the full understanding of that sentence like just is like completely across Passion's face. Like,
Phobak runs into the smithy and says, "We've solved it! We've solved it, I'm so sorry," and walks over and grabs Minot's wrists and sort of holds them together.
Okay.
And says, "I'm so sorry, Minot, I don't know what came over you, but, well, we found all the information that we need, so I've got to take you to the head woman. She's waiting, come on," and starts to, very quickly, hopefully before anyone can too strongly react, head for the door of the smithy.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, what?
Absolutely specifically ignoring anything Ohaj does at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, just continues to barrel towards the door, hopefully with Minot in tow.
What's your strength?
Bad. It's a 1.
Oh boy.
Surely I am good at things. Hang on.
there are things you're good at. That might not.
I don't know if that's one of them.
Well, you're about to find out.
Yeah. It's okay, I haven't spent any fortune yet, so we'll make sure this goes all right.
Oh boy.
And I have
Let's see how
a
this
skill that
goes.
should assist.
Okay, great.
Because you're gonna need it.
Let's see what happens here. I know she's a strong back. This is, ooh, that's not terrible. I am gonna spend 6, so fortune is a system, real quick, we've used it once before, but you have a certain number of points, and you can spend that number of points to change any die number to that number of points that you spent. So I'm gonna spend this one to turn it to a 6.
Okay.
Making this a 16, 17 with 6 stunt points. We're gonna call this an action, right? Because I'm grabbing, this is
Yeah.
a social exploration, great. Oh, could I spend 4 to do the equivalent of seize the initiative and just like do this before anyone else can react like I wanted?
Sure, because I really want to know where this
Yeah,
is going.
sure. Hang on.
This works because Minot's so surprised.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, if he failed, I was gonna do something to help, but.
hang on.
Oh no, I need to know where this is going.
Okay, I was like, just in case.
I need to know. Yeah.
Minot's like, what are you doing?
Drags Minot outside and and as soon as we are like out the door, I'm gonna shove Minot in the opposite direction from where Moasi is, and just sort of stand there in the doorway for a moment, looking a little silly, honestly, in that moment.
And you hear, oh, hold on. Do you still have Ohaj's sling? Or did you give it back?
Oh, that's interesting.
I didn't think I took it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were just trying to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
You hear the thwip of the sling being pulled back.
Does it hit me?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
Let's see. Because this will either be a very quick death or a very quick solution.
Yeah, right.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
You are lucky.
Oh, good.
So while it does not hit you, it slams into the side of the door and the rock shatters.
Mm-hmm.
It does not hit you, but it's very clear that Hodge is like, hold up. Where are you going? What are you doing?
And now that she has attacked, I am taking off and running in Moasi's direction.
Yep, I'm gonna grab it.
Yep.
So you're grabbing and getting them out of the way.
Yeah.
And then hope, yeah.
And then I'm gonna say, stop.
It's on.
What are you all doing?
You just attacked someone.
They just came in and grabbed.
And that's
No.
what happened before too, isn't it? You saw Dinesh threaten Minot with the tongs, didn't you? And you were worried for your friend's safety, which I understand. But you know how things work here, and that's not it. I'm from the Midwest, and I know, or Midlats, and I know that.
Because I did not roll well enough to fool you.
Okay, great.
Also, in the interest of time, you see them look a little crestfallen. Damn it. Yeah. I couldn't, because if he'd hit her with those tongs, she would be the body on the floor. I didn't think it would take him out. I mean, he also kind of helped himself along by exploding a bowl in his face.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't think that would happen, but
Johnny's like, this is not an moment.
Yeah, this is the moment where Phobak is now no longer interested in what happens. We've solved the case, and that's sort of it. So all on you, Johnny.
Right side, you have positioned Johnny very well to see everything that just happened.
Yeah.
So Johnny's gonna be like, well, yeah, that's defense of your fellow comm member is understood, but also murdering another fellow comm member, not okay. And is going to look at Moasi, who was there slightly off to the side of the door, like, please help us escort Ohaj to the head woman. Don't wander off, all of you, we're going along, so that we can give our report and follow up on what is left to say. And also, good job, Phobak. Well done.
Phobak is eating the locust and does not hear you.
oh, so you actually just wanted to eat it.
Well, I thought maybe it would be useful, but it wasn't, so now I'm gonna try it.
All right. You all march Ohaj back to the head woman, and they are summarily jailed for whatever value of a jail is in a comm, and you have solved the mystery. Congratulations.
Some mishaps along the way.
And none of you murdered anyone else. Congratulations.
Not a punch was
That
thrown.
is an accomplishment, yeah.
There are, in fact,
surprised
combat
we-
rules in this system.
There are combat rules, but so thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed watching our shenanigans. And it was not all 90 minutes of dark.
No, we laughed. We did-
But quickly, let's go down the line, talk about what else we're doing, and then you all are free to go dinner or whatever you do. So, Quincy, who are you? What else are you doing at the con?
Hi, my name is Quincy of Quincy's Tavern. Thanks for coming out, my friends. I appreciate it. I'll be at Catalyst Board Games or Catalyst Game Labs here at PAX all weekends from 1 to 3. And I'm also on their live stream demoing games and whatnot. I have my board game out now called Guardians of Four Winds, which is an abstract board game card game. If you'd love to come demo it with me, you can play the games over there. And then I'm also on a panel with Cypher tomorrow.
Right here.
Yes, Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian, aka Urban Bohemian, pretty much everywhere on the internet. I will also be here tomorrow at a panel on how to avoid creating a non-melanated table. And then after that, we'll be right next door on So Your Friends Have Suckered You Into Running a Game, What Now? And this is a lot of fun, and while you're here, go visit Green Ronin Publishing. They are booth 4109, so check them out.
I'm Eugenio Vargas. I'm DM Jazzy Hands on the internet, although I am less present than I used to be in that space. I will also be here for the non-melanated table panel at noon, and then also with Brian next door at that panel. And then on Sunday from 3:30 to 5, I am the digital media specialist for Take This, the first mental health charity in games. We do lots of things in the space, but if you're not aware, we run the AFK room downstairs, which is our quiet room in case you need a break, need some time to decompress. In case anything else is going on, we also have licensed clinicians there who are not your therapist, but can talk to you in case you need some assistance with anything. I'm not going to be in the AFK room though. I'll be at the Take This Hope booth, which is just outside the expo hall downstairs, from 3:30 to 5 tomorrow, so you can stop by and check out what we do and say hi.
I've been your GM, Tanya Seifert. Also, I am the board chair for Take This.
Yeah.
So please go visit the Hope booth. Please go visit, come by and say hello. Donate, buy fun stuff from Take This and help support our work. If you need the AFK room, I can recommend it because sometimes cons are very overwhelming and you need quiet space. I am not managing, I almost said GMing. I am moderating the panel tomorrow back in this room at 11. So come back, have fun, enjoy with us. And you know, we're gonna have a serious conversation, but a needed one. We actually did that same panel a few years ago on here at PAX Unplugged, so we're revisiting it with a lot of the same panelists. And then after that, I'm just roaming around with magic decks in my bag, so come and find me to play Commander.
Hi, I'm Taru Hunter. I'm a professional lurker online, and I'm done after this weekend, but I do have magic decks, and I also have the quick start, the session 0 for the new Stormlight Archives RPG, if anybody wants to run that game. You can find me on Blue Sky and we'll figure it out.
Cool, and hi, I'm Mandy, I'm Lady Luck 34 around the internet. I also have nothing else scheduled for this weekend, so just hanging out, and I occasionally get roped into things like this, where I'm somehow in charge of the group.
Much like real life.
I'm normally the chaos person. But thank you all so much for joining us. This has been real fun, and I'm excited for this whole system to be out.
Yes, and again, it is out in PDF form. And this quick start, this is a print version. You can go get the quick start for free and go take your friends to the same adventure.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
Thanks everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
If you could, just to help out the next panel, if everyone could just real quick, we'll be around if you want to chat with us, but if we can all go ahead and exit the theater as quickly as possible, because there's another panel coming up, I believe.